So the first thing I do when I'm done playing is wipe off my base. If I'm playing with a bow, there's going to be some residue from the rosin from when I was playing with the bow. And there's fingerprints, a little bit of grease, maybe some sweat. You just want to get all that off before you put it away. That makes your strings last longer, makes the finish last longer, just keeps your bass clean. So I'm going to grab one of these rags and say this one will work fine. I'll go from the top and clean off the back of the neck where you're going to get some sweat. Then I'll wipe off the strings where I was playing with my left hand. So you can see there's a little bit of grease under the strings from my sweat and everything. So you get that off. And then this is the worst part. I always hate doing this, but it's necessary. Getting the residue off has a nice, lovely sound that sounds like this. So you get all that sticky stuff off and then your strings are clean. I generally like to clean off the bridge because the little flakes from the dried rosin tend to sit there. Last thing I do is just kind of wipe down the body of the bass just like this. That keeps it nice and clean. And then one little tip that I like to do is wipe off the spots where I end up picking up the bass a lot, because grease can build up there and you don't want that to get on your bass and stay there. So after you get your strings wiped off, your fingerboard, your neck, and your body, you can go ahead and set it down and move to the bow. Always make sure you're setting it down very carefully, especially if you're on a hard surface. So I'm going to grab my bow. All right, so to clean your bow, pretty simple and straightforward. There's not a whole lot involved. You can just wipe off your frog over here where your fingers are. And then you can slip your cloth between the stick and the hair, being careful not to get your fingers on the hair because that'll wear it out faster. And you're going to essentially go like this, pull the cloth between the hair and the stick, and just kind of wipe it off like that. And it's pretty straightforward. That's all you have to do.